Apparently, doing everything right and trying to be a gentleman in today's time is the wrong thing to do. Um, let's watch this.
In this generation, all you gotta do is care about her. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is not sleep around. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is be husband material. All you have to do is not play games. Be a straight up guy. If you want to lose a woman, communicate. Yeah, communicate. Communicate and communicate well. If you want to lose a woman, show her off. You feel what I'm saying? Show her loyalty. Yeah, if you want to lose a woman, yeah, be kind. Be a good guy. Be a nice guy. You know, in this generation, if you want to lose a woman, show her you want her and want her only.
That right there is probably the biggest mistake you could make, right? I feel like we're playing this tug of war. We're talking about both sides, right? Whoever shows the most interest is usually the one that's in a disadvantage. I'm just gonna keep it a band, right? Don't let it be you though, showing interest. Like you talk to a shorty, you like, hey, I think you're very attractive. I'd like to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? We could do something outside of this. You know what I'm saying? If you meet a girl out when you're out doing your thing, right? Um, and they be like, nah, I'm not interested. It's not all of them. Sometimes you get to play, sometimes you don't. But even saying something as simple as that, it already puts you at a disadvantage because it's like, oh, he likes me. He clearly likes me. And it could give them the ick, right? So it's just like, how do you approach this situation nowadays? If I can't even express that I find you attractive and would like to get to know you, like how do we even do that, right? If you try to go down the friendship route, right, you know what I'm saying, you link up with a shorty, you know what I'm saying, or you just outside, and you let her know, like, over the course of like 2 weeks of hanging out with her, you start to develop some type of attraction towards her. You let her know, you like, hey, I would like to get to know you more than just friends. And then she's like, nah, I don't want to make it weird. Right? And then with that being said, she kind of like pushes you away because she's like, he kind of likes me. Like hanging out with him is weird now. You know what I'm saying? It's just no win-win, bro. It's just no win-win. And then the part where he talked about the games, man. I cannot do the games, man. I'd rather you tell me exactly what it is that is going on than having to figure out or have to go through specific scenarios so you can measure my character. Like, what the fuck are we doing right now? Let that shit happen naturally, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just so crazy these times, man. It's a crazy time we live in, y'all. Everything is overcomplicated when it could all be so simple. You like me? I bet. I like you back. Let's try to make something happen. And then you could either decide to continue dating or stop dating. Why is it that simply expressing interest is a problem? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. This is why we have situations where people just like, they like tiptoeing around the fact that they want to express that they have interest around you, especially a lot of dudes. Me, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'll be like, I think you're attractive. I want to get to know you. I don't got time. I don't got time, bro. I don't got time for the bullshit.
All right. And finally, if you want to lose a woman in this generation, be a gentleman. That's all you gotta do. Free game.
That's a fact. He ain't lie. Here's a perfect example of being a gentleman.
I'll never forget the time that I went on a date with this man.
Every time I think we take 2 steps forward, we end up taking 5 steps back in this fucking dating pool. Viewer discretion is advised.
And on the date, like long story short, on the date it started raining. All right, we were supposed to go out to eat, and then we was going to get some work pants across the bay in Mobile. We was going across the bay, and it started raining. And when we got to the place, he was like, it's raining. Do you want me to park you at the door, or how you want to do it? And I'm just like, no, it's cool, like whatever. Y'all, why this man stopped at the gas station and got me an umbrella?
Yeah.
So we could walk in the store and I didn't have to get wet. And when I tell y'all I never talk to that man again, because personally, I just want to.
Like what? He saw that it was raining outside. He saw it was raining outside. He said, oh, I don't want my little shit, my fine shit to get wet. Let me go get her umbrellas. Goes to the gas station, gets himself wet. Comes back out to the car. The walk was probably like right there. It's not that deep. But he said, I don't want my little fine shit to get wet, right? right? Brings the umbrella, right? Walks you to the gas station, and in your mind, you like, oh, hell no, I'm never talking to this man again for simply being a gentleman and looking at you like, this is the equivalent of what they used to do back in the day when it's raining and there's a puddle on the floor. The dude would take off his jacket and ham. You know what I'm saying? And you would walk with your stilettos on or whatever y'all call it, right? This is the equivalent, right? And you decided not to talk to bro again. He literally cares for you. He didn't have to do that. He's being this is that chivalry, right? This y'all be like, chivalry is dead. No, it's not dead. It's just not appreciated. So we do less of it now because we are viewed as simps when we show this is the dumb shit I'm talking about. I hope this is not a skit. But if you show the slightest bit of being humane and just showing care for the opposite person, right? Let me tell you the problem, right? The more quickly you show that you care about the other person, the less attracted they're going to be to you. This is from men to women, right? This is not all shorties. I got to keep saying that because there'll be people in my comments saying, oh, not all of us are like that. And start tweaking out, right? The faster you show that you have humility, you care about the other person, the less they will be attracted to you. It's like you almost got to treat them like a piece of shit. Some of them, they're like, oh, that give me the ick. Let's see what else you got to say though.
A nigga that's gonna make me run. That's gonna be like, ready, set, go, run. You know what I'm saying? Like, take off. Like, I don't know. If you stopping to go get an umbrella, it really icks me out. Like, why the fuck would you go get me an umbrella?
See what I mean?
Why not?
See what I mean, right? Now, I wanted to chalk it up as like rage bait. I wanted to chalk it up as like, oh, she's just talking shit. But I took the liberty of going on her page, and a lot of her videos are very similar to this one. She seems very sincere about what she's saying. But I swear, you can't make this shit up. It's impossible. You cannot make this shit up. And I can assure you, she's going to get with the nigga that she truly deserves, right? Trust me when I tell you, she's going to get with the guy that she truly deserves. And then when he drag her through the mud, all of a sudden, men ain't shit.
Yep.
All of a sudden, men...
Yep.
They're just horrible dogs. She want a nigga that don't give a fuck about her. And then when she find a man that don't give a fuck about her, because those men exist, men ain't shit as a whole. And she will never give credit to the man that actually showed her compassion. She gonna wait until she have a couple of kids and the streets done had their way with her to try and go back and get that man.
I ain't doing that. I'm not being the cleanup crew. I promise you I'm not doing that. Right? I promise you. I can't do it. You can't do it. Nope.
And when he declines, she gonna be like, oh, this was wrong with men now. Y'all not real men. Nah. But you know what? When it's all said and done, there's one part of that video that I do appreciate from her. She left that man alone. He don't deserve that. Not even.
That's a ball. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise too when a shorty just ghosts you or just stop talking to you. You just be like, huh, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise, bro. Well, all the time. Realistically speaking, it's okay. It's okay. Like, it's all right.
In a little bit. And my boy, wherever you are, if you see this video, bro, go find a woman that can appreciate who you truly are as a man. And leave the skeezers for the streets. You can't save them all. Trust me. It's not worth your time. I keep it changing.
Oh, man. Yo, oh, my God. Yo, I just want to talk about something really quickly. This is why it is so difficult nowadays. We are tired. Like, men are allowed to get tired, too. We tired, gang. We gonna still come out here. We still gonna, date. And, because some of us want that. We want that companionship. We want to find our significant other. And we truly believe that not all women are like that. I'm one of them, right? But trying to sort through all of this dirt, mud, whatever you want to call it, and just having to deal with back-to-back. I'm not asking you to come 100%. I only have 3 things that I need you to have. you need to have some humility. You need to be in shape. And you need to be able to communicate. Those are the three most important things. Everything else we could unfold, we could make it unfold, you know what I'm saying, and discover over time. Right? Men do not ask for much. We do not ask for we are the easiest creatures to please. Even y'all say that, but for some reason y'all don't get it. Again, I'm not talking about all women. There's women that pride themselves on understanding what a man wants but can't seem to keep them. Right? It's just facts. But it's like you go on a date, you know what I'm saying? I went on a date the other day. Everything was cool, dandy, you know what I'm saying? And we just didn't click. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Like nothing bad happened. But I did notice something. I was like, hey, text me when you get in the crib. Let me know when you get home, right? A couple hours go by. She was like, oh, I forgot to let you know that I got in the crib. That already tells me she ain't really feeling me like that, right? Small shit like that, she ain't really feeling me like that. And that's okay, right? It's been a couple days, no hit up, nothing, you know what I'm saying? And there's just a couple things that she was saying that I wasn't really in agreement with as well. Not a bad chick at all. Like very attractive, very cool. We had a great time. I could agree with that, right? But it's like little stuff like that, and then when you just let them talk, she's talking a lot about herself too. Like it just seemed like there was a lack of getting to know who I was either. Like I was kind of throwing all the questions, and then it was not too much of me that I was talking about either. It wasn't like a healthy balance of the two. It was just like all the attention was on her. She didn't mind that either. It was just like, I don't know if I'm looking at that too heavy, but I'm not trying to take jabs at her. But yeah, it's like I had to get rid of a lot of things. I said, let me just sit back a little bit and just kind of sit with myself, you know what I'm saying, and just take a little break, because this shit gets exhausting after a while. I gotta take breaks, you know what I'm saying? I gotta take breaks, because it's so much, bro. It's so much. Shit is exhausting, bro. Like it's gotten to the point where I get on a date and I'm just like, you know, like I can't even enjoy it, bro. It's like what is the word? I'm burnt out from dating. And that's so bizarre to think about. How you burnt out from dating? This shit's supposed to be fun. You know what I'm saying? This shit, I'll be burnt out, my nigga. I'll be like, fuck. I was nervous as shit getting to the date. I get to the date. You know what I'm saying? Everything's smooth, chill, you know what I'm saying? But I already knew, like, something was telling me, You know what I mean? And it's all good, bro. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. I had one friend tell me my standards are too high, and I don't think they are. I think they're very reasonable. I think the one that he really focuses on is the one where I talk about the physical attractiveness, right? Which is the weight class, right? I don't want a chick that's 5'5" at 210. I don't. Right? And a lot of the people that have expressed their attractiveness to me, and in real life too, you know what I'm saying? It's a very, very rare that a shorty comes up to me and, you know what I'm saying, chops it up and expresses that, you know, they think I'm handsome. But 9.5 times out of 10 is a chick that is overweight that comes up to me and says, you know what I mean? I think you're attractive, this, that, and the third, or you're very handsome. And I'm just like, thank you. I'm not interested. You know what I'm saying? Very straight to the point. Because it's like, this is not my type. The same way shorties have types, not my type, you know? And then my homie was like, oh, why don't you just get with them and try to motivate them to get to the gym? Isn't that an element of control? Why would I get with somebody and want them to change immediately? No, the way that you meet the person, you have to expect them to stay the same. Like that's just what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? Now, if they grow over time, whatever, mentally, that happens. You know what I'm saying? Because life is just all about evolution and things of that nature. But I can't. That's very fucked up to be like, hey, I like you, but you gotta lose that weight. What the fuck? That's crazy. And I know I say this in a few of my videos, but it's like I don't think my expectations are too high. Also, me not wanting to have kids, that fucks me up too. Like there's a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's hard out here, gang. It's hard out here. You know what I mean? But we gonna keep our chin up. We gonna keep pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm aware that I'm not a perfect guy. I'm never jacked to be a perfect dude, but I think I'm pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pretty decent human being. You know what I mean? Yeah. But hey, man, y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this particular topic. Like, comment, subscribe, follow my Instagram. The link for that is in the description. And I'ma holla at y'all. Word to bro.